Okay, my dear Annie, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Great. How was the week? Did you have a nice week at work? I mean, at school?
Yes, it
Okay,
was really nice.
right. You are you feeling better,
Um,
or do
yes,
you still have a lot of homework and stuff like that?
I do have a lot of homework, but now I'm starting to organize my things.
Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, well, today we're going to do a writing exercise, which corresponds to this part that says a response to a complaint. And well, as you know, a complaint, you receive a complaint whenever somebody is not happy with the products that they receive, right? For example, take a look at the picture there. It seems like this person is working at some kind of company, right?
Mhm.
And probably she received some kind of complaint and she has to answer, in a specific way. So the skill that we're learning today is how to respond to a complaint letter. Okay. I don't know, probably this is going to help you one day in the future. If you're planning to get a job, for example, in customer service, or if you're a part of a large company where you need to lead, to deal, I'm sorry, with customers, you know, people get mad if they invest their money in something that they don't receive, or if they buy something and it's not what they were supposed to receive.
Yes, yes.
So let's see. Could you please scroll down?
Mhm.
Okay, so the first part is the preparation. Okay, let's click on the preparation. And here we have some vocabulary that is important in this case. For example, how would you call to the action of saying something formally? To say something formally. We have several options there: to
Mhm.
assure, to take something on board, to state a policy, to ensure, and a quote. What do you think?
Maybe it can be to state.
Okay, let's try it. Just click on it. Yep. And click on the part that you want to put it. Right. Now, to tell someone something confidently so they don't worry.
Um, to assure.
Okay. Right. Then a statement of how much something will cost. What is that?
Mm, a policy.
Mm, no, not quite.
Maybe a quote.
Yes, that's better. That's a
Okay.
quote. Yeah. It's a statement of how much something will cost. So, for example, if you want to buy something, if you want to make a repair to your house, you go to the technician and you ask them, hey, how much is this going to cost? Can I have a quote? That's what it is.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Now, to listen to and accept a suggestion.
To ensure.
Okay.
Um.
A document that shows your agreement with an insurance company.
Okay. This is a policy.
Right.
And
Then, okay. Now, I think that we may have a problem in one of them because to make certain that something will happen is it has to be assure or ensure, one of them. Please give me a moment.
yes.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Yes. Or um.
So let's see.
Mm,
To make certain that something will happen, I think it's one of them, assure or ensure. Let's see. To take something on board is okay. To listen to and accept a suggestion is to take something on board. So probably ensure is make certain that something will happen.
yes. And to take something on board
Mhm.
will be listen to and
Accept
accept
a
a
suggestion.
suggestion. Okay.
Right. So let's click on finish and see we're right.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You see, fantastic. So is any of these words new to you?
Um. Mm, assure, I guess, and the
Assure.
quote one.
It says to tell someone something confidently so they don't worry. So that means that you're assuring somebody, don't worry, your product is going to arrive tomorrow at noon at most. You are assuring somebody. Yes,
Okay.
that is to
Yes.
assure. To ensure is to make certain that something will happen. For example, okay, in this moment I am sending a message to the uh, delivery company. I'm making ensuring the package to be there on time. Yes, so you're making
Okay.
certain that something will happen. And to assure is when you tell people, yes, no, don't worry, I promise you, everything is going to be okay. So they don't worry. Yes.
Okay.
Imagine that somebody lost their credit card. So you're like, oh, don't worry. I'm making sure right now that we are putting that on hold. Nobody's going to be able to use it in this moment. That card is deactivated as of now. So you're assuring them that they will be okay, right?
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Any other questions?
To a quote,
Yes, a quote. A
maybe
quote
was.
is the statement of how much something will cost. For example, imagine that you want or that your mom wants to make some repairs to the car, right? So but she doesn't want to pay a lot of money.
Mhm.
So she maybe goes to two different mechanics, right?
Okay. Okay.
Each mechanic is going to give her a quote. A quote is a statement of how much that will cost. So for example, she will probably spend, I don't know, 1,000 pesos in spare parts, but maybe she can save some money with the mechanic's fee, salary, the mechanic's fare. One of them is like, oh yes, I can fix it for 700 pesos, and the other says, okay, I'll fix it for 500. So each is giving her a quote. Yes, and
Okay.
she will
Yes.
probably take it to the more expensive one, of course, because she
Mhm.
has a lot of money.
I wish.
Okay, very good. Do you have any other questions here?
No.
No? Perfect. Okay, so let's scroll down. Let's go to the next activity, which is the reading. Okay, it's a reading text here. So in this part, we'll see how the customer service team is receiving, the customer service team received previously a complaint. So the customer service team, in this case, you work for them, is sending Mr. Houches a letter to assure him that everything will be okay. Yes.
Mhm.
So the letter should be written in a tone. Well, not letter, it's actually an email. Should be written in a tone in which this person feels relieved, doesn't feel any worries. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Mm.
let's see. Let's start reading. This was sent to Mr. Pierre Hodges from the customer service team at DC Insurance. So if it is from an insurance, it is maybe about some kind of a product that they sell, right? For example,
Mhm.
here, your recent policy renewal. Okay. Remember what is a policy?
Yes.
It's the document that they have to sign, okay, for the
Okay,
as a
okay.
contract with the company. So it starts with, Dear Mr. Houches, can you continue, please?
Yes. Thank you for your recent renewal of your insurance policy with your top car insurance. It has been brought to our attention that at the end of your renewal call, you registered a complaint and stated that you were dissatisfied with the service you had received. We value your custom, and I assure you that we take all customer feedback seriously. On behalf of the company, I would like to apologize for the length of time it took for you to receive your final quote for this renewal. I'm also sorry for the inconvenience caused when the discounts you received were not automatically applied. We have taken your suggestions on board and will review our renewals process for existing customers. We understand your point that the process should not take as long for existing customers as for new customers buying a new policy. In appreciation of the many years you have been a customer of Top Car Insurance, we are happy to refund you the difference in price between your new and your previous premium. AE, I guess, 7320. I have also made a note on your account to ensure that your next renewals process will run more smoothly for you. Smoothly. We value your feedback and will use it to improve our service. We trust that you will find this satisfactory response to your complaint and that this correspondence will bring this matter to a close. However, should you wish to discuss this matter further, please let us know how best to contact you. With kind regards, Rowena Haro, Customer Service Team.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, do you have any questions, any vocabulary problems or anything?
Yes, I believe I have. Where it was. I can find it. The renewal one. This
Renewal.
one. Okay, renewal.
Renewal is when something expired and you want to continue with the service. For example, imagine that your, in this case, the policy, that is the coverage for the car. Usually people buy policies for 1 year. So maybe the policy expired yesterday and he was expecting an automatic renewal. That means to have a new contract, automatic. So renewal is to continue with the service, okay?
Okay.
After the period of the service has expired, okay?
Okay, okay. Yes. And that's all.
Excellent, that's fantastic. So what do you think about this email? What did you notice in the way it was written?
They don't want to lose the client.
Of course.
And I believe it was because he has been a client for many years.
Yes, that's right. He's been a client for some time. Yeah, I agree with you.
And that's all, I guess.
Okay, very good. So let's scroll down a little bit and let's take a look at the tips that were given in order to do this type of, to write this type of email. For example, the first one is use a formal register. What does that mean? It means that the way in which they wrote the email was with no words that were too familiar, that were unrespectful, okay? If you can see the email again, you will notice that there are no contractions, okay? They could have said, I would like to apologize. Instead of that, he was says, I'd like to apologize, but they didn't do that. They didn't say, I'd like, they say, I would like, right? And then it says, I am also sorry for the inconvenience. Probably if it was written for somebody else, it could have said, I'm sorry with a contraction. But as you can see, there are no contractions whatsoever in any place. You see?
Yes, yes.
So that means that the register is formal. Okay, when you write to your friends, you can probably write contractions and stuff, but in this case, there are no contractions of any kind. No contractions with am, will, would, none of them. No contractions with negatives. Negatives were not used too much, just a couple of times. Okay, here, what it says, the process should not take as long for existing customers. So instead of the process shouldn't take as long, they didn't use the contraction. So the register was a formal register. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Yes.
Let's continue. Another tip is choose vocabulary that is more objective and reduces negative emotions where possible. For example, dissatisfied rather than unhappy or upset. Yes, because if you say, we understand that you're unhappy with the service. Oh my God. He's like, really? I am unhappy? So yes, I am unhappy. He's right. No, 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 no. You don't want to raise any emotions, negative emotions. So dissatisfied is better than saying unhappy or upset, right?
Okay. Yes.
Inconvenience. I'm sorry for the inconvenience instead of saying, I'm sorry about the problems that you had. No, 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 no. Don't use problems, right? Use inconvenience, right?
Okay.
Very
Yes.
good. Another one. So the second one is the choice of vocabulary. Then acknowledge the complaint and show you understand the problem. This means that you should focus on the facts and avoid making excuses and placing blame on individual people. Yes, I know that we have this problem and it's because this Miguel is very stupid and so things like those should not be done. Okay, everything should be very professional.
Okay.
The next one, apologize and explain what steps will be taken to ensure it doesn't happen again. And number 5, emphasize the positive relationship with the customer. Words like or expressions like we value your custom or your feedback in appreciation of the many years you have been a customer. We are happy to. We trust that you will. Yes, all these expressions are taking the person on the positive side with a relationship. So you're like, yes, we're very happy. We are so sorry. We promise this is never going to happen. And in appreciation of these many years, you will be receiving a 5% discount, something like that, right?
Yes.
Another one is offer some kind of solution or compensation if appropriate. Yes. If it's possible and if it is available from your company, you can offer to give an extra compensation. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions here?
No.
Okay. So let's do a couple of tasks before we go directly to the writing. You will be writing a letter like this yourself. So let's do the first task. Please click on that one. And it says, writing a responsive complaint. Put the parts of the email in order. So according to what we just read, how this part should be included in the email. What is the first, what is the second, etc. Okay, can you help me read them?
Yes. Acknowledge the validity of the complaint and say what you'll do internally. Close
Okay.
the issue. Start by thanking the customer for the custom or for their feedback. Reiterate the complaint and apologize on behalf of the company and offer some compensation or benefit.
Correct. Reiterate the complaint means to repeat. Yes. We received your email complaining about the delay on the delivery. We want to apologize for this happening, etc., etc. You see? So you are repeating the complaint so that the customer understands or the customer knows, right, that you understand, that you know what is the problem.
Okay, I think it is like this.
Excellent. Okay. It sounds very logical.
Taking, then you reiterate the complaint, apologize on behalf of the company, acknowledge the validity of the complaint, and say what you'll do internally, offer some compensation or benefit, and you close the issue.
Right, that sounds very logical to me. Let's see.
Okay. Yep.
Excellent, very good. All right, you see, your logical mind always helps. Very good, my dear. Questions?
No.
Okay, so this is the order in which your email should be written. Okay,
Okay.
right.
Yes.
So remember it. Remember this order. Let's continue with the next task, please.
Okay.
It says choose the best option. Which one of those two sentences should be written in an email that responds a complaint?
Okay. Um. mm, I think this one sounds appropriate.
Right. Yeah. Very professional too.
Um. It has been brought to my attention that you are dissatisfied with the service you received.
All right.
Okay. Then we value your custom. This one has a contraction.
That's right. Oh, another thing. In British English, they say we value your costume. In American English, people would say, for example, we appreciate your business. So custom comes from British English. That's why the person is a customer, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we value your custom is like we value that you come and shop with us, right? We value your custom. So he's a customer. But in
Okay.
America, they say we appreciate your business. Okay.
Okay. I understand. Next one. I assure you that we take all customer feedback seriously. And I would like to apologize on behalf of the company for any inconvenience caused. Uh, we have taken your suggestions on board and will review this process for the future.
Okay.
We accept that we will have to refund you the difference in price. We trust that you will find this a satisfactory response. And should you wish to discuss this matter further, please let us know how best to contact you.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right. So do you think you've made the right choices?
Mm,
If you're confident, we can click on finish.
yes.
All righty. Let's click on finish then.
Wow. Just
7 out of 8. Okay, it was a good score. Let's check which one.
was
The first one was okay.
this one.
Second was okay. Okay. We accept that we will have to refund you the difference in price. Why do you think that is not the correct?
Because um, um, because it sounds like an obligation.
That's right. Exactly. Very good. Hey, your English is really good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yes, it's like, Jesus, we have to refund you the money. Oh my God. Yes, that's right. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So let's move on to the third task. And in here, we have to use some of the words that we learned in the reading. Okay. Let's just complete the sentences using those items, please. They are matter, ensure, quote, brought, policies, bored, dissatisfied, feedback, value, happy, wish, and apologize.
Okay.
Do you understand them all?
Mhm.
Excellent. So let's try.
Okay. The first one is, it has been brought
Okay.
to our attention that you were dissatisfied with the service. The second, we value your custom, and I assure you that we take all customer feedback seriously. 3, I would like to apologize for the length of time it took for you to receive your final quote. 4, we have taken your suggestions on board, and we have taken steps to ensure that this does not happen again.
Right.
5, we are happy to refund you the price difference between the two policies.
Okay. Yeah.
And 6, however, should you wish to discuss this matter further, please let us know.
Wow. Okay. Well, it looks pretty good to me.
I might be wrong in these two.
Which two?
Quote and policies.
Okay, it says here. Okay, but in the number 5, you have the difference between the two policies. So that's plural. And in number 3, it says your final quote. Quote is a noun, so it could be quotes, but that one is singular and the other is plural. Okay.
Okay.
So that's always a good way to answer exams. Just try to find the easiest way. For example, this is plural, the other is not plural, so that's okay. Right?
Yes.
Very good. Well, let's try it. I think it's okay. I think the majority are okay.
Okay. Yes.
Excellent, my dear. Great work. Great
Thank
work.
you.
Sure. Now, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. So, what do you say we start doing our writing?
Okay.
Yes? All right. So, I have an email here. If you have do you have a Word? Okay, so could you open a Word sheet?
Yes.
Please, please, please. I have some complaint here.
Okay, what is it?
I'm going to read it here to you. Let me see. Just give me 1 second because my computer is so slow. Oh my God, I can't see anything. Okay. Okay, give me a second, please.
Yes.
I'll open it again. And it says, Dear Amazon Company, I have ordered the JU300 printer from you guys approximately 4 months ago, and apparently there is some kind of issue with receiving the printer that I paid for. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but here are the details of my transaction. So the person is sending a voucher that says date May 9, 2022, product JU300 printer, model blah, 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 price $129. And it says, as you can see by my attached receipt that I have enclosed, I did indeed pay for the product. But yet, I don't see the product here as it hasn't come yet. I've been sending letters, but I'm afraid they are not going, they are going unanswered. Could you please give me an update or a refund? Either one. I would be more than happy with, either one I would be more than happy with, but I need that printer. I need that printer to print out important documents for clients, and I am tired of going to the library to do all my printing. Please send your immediate response or call me at 493-338-2314. Thanks. Okay, so that's the complaint right there. So what happened? What happened to these people?
He ordered a printer, but it hasn't come yet.
Correct.
And he already paid, so he's unhappy with it.
Right. Okay, our session is about to expire, so just give me a minute and I will send you a new link, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, don't worry.